Yo, what is good, people? Ben from Lover of Tech reporting live from IFA in Berlin. 2022 is back in person and it's my first one. And yeah, I thought let me just do a nice simple sit down and just give you a kind of a roundup of all the things I've seen so far that's kind of been cool and chilled in my experience in Berlin. Firstly, a big thank you to Honor, the guys over at Honor, for pretty much organizing most of my trip. Yep, you'll be seeing coverage on the Honor 70 on the channel if you've not done so already. Big shout out to them for pretty much organizing that. It's been really good. Been here since the 1st of September, pretty much from 6 p.m. Today is the Monday the 5th. So this is technically, I believe, day number 5 for IFA. So I've had a chance to check some few things out, but yeah, definitely the Honor 70 is one. So in the UK, it's going to be around £480. Definitely check out my unboxing and impressions video. There should be a camera comparison pretty much ready as well, if not done so already. And it's decent. Like the design, definitely like the emerald green, the matte finish on there as well. It's meant to have the world's first IMX 800 camera sensor from Sony, 54 megapixels, and obviously it's powered by the Snapdragon 778G Plus. £480 in the UK. Price is actually not that bad. Very stiff competition within our price range, but that is pretty much the main device that's around with Honor as well. Yeah, the Magic Book 14. So finally, they managed to actually put a dedicated GPU in there. I think it's a GTX 2050, then it's Intel 12th Gen. So that looks decent. Would like to check that out potentially, actually, because becoming a big fan of like the 14-inch laptop form factor. They had their Pad 8 as well, and just other devices that they had. But yeah, big shout out to them in terms of, you know, just helping organizing this trip to IFA. It's my first one and it's going quite smoothly. Now, in terms of display, Samsung actually announced one new product, which is their 34-inch Odyssey OLED G8. So this is meant to be a roundup of finally bringing QD OLED or QD display tech into their gaming monitors and wrapping up and rounding up what the Odyssey line is all about. So yeah, it's QHD plus, 21:9 aspect ratio, 1440p, and it is OLED with 175 Hertz and a low 1.0 or 0.1 millisecond response time. There's other features on there where they've taken a lot of their tech from their smart TVs and just pretty much brought it over. But overall looks decent. I think it's gonna be an expensive one. They're saying Q4, no pricing and availability yet. You've got remote control functions with their Samsung TV Plus features, as well as their gaming hub, which allows for, you know, game streaming services like GeForce Now, Xbox Cloud Gaming, and Google Stadia, amongst other different things. It looks interesting. Probably not for me. The main port is using a micro HDMI 2.1. Don't know why it's using micro, not just full size. Yeah, probably not for me personally. I prefer the flat displays, even at 32 inches, and your 16:9 or 16:10 resolutions and aspect ratio. But yeah, that one definitely looks interesting. That's Samsung's newest product for IFA. I would probably say the coolest thing that I saw was from Asus. This is their 17-inch foldable OLED display laptop. I'll throw the quick specifications up on the screen from what I saw, but it should be 12th Gen Intel. I believe the OLED display is 60 Hertz, but is a fully folding OLED display. Now, I'll give you my quick take. From what I saw of it, two things that surprised me. I was actually surprised to see that they included a physical keyboard. The keyboard had good travel, probably took a bit of time getting used to in terms of the typing in my experience. Your trackpad could be a bit better. But what was good was, and what I was mostly surprised by, is just how well optimized it was with Windows 11. When going through all the different folding form factors that you can use, whether it's temp mode, with a keyboard, virtual keyboard, no virtual keyboard, full screen, snap window, you're going to be seeing pretty much it being demonstrated on the display on this video. And I was just more surprised at how well it worked in going around. I think a foldable laptop display makes a lot more sense, especially for someone that uses a Fold 4. But it was, in terms of cool factors, probably one of the coolest products that I saw so far. So yeah, Asus, shout out to them, man. That's looking not that bad at all. Of absolutely no relevance at all, as a massive Formula 1 fan, shout out to Qualcomm on their Snapdragon stand. They had what looks to be the 2020 Formula 1 Ferrari race car. Yeah, I've never actually seen a Formula 1 car that up close. I don't know whether it's a replica or it's the actual car itself, Well, either way, it was very, very impressive, and it was a nice showstopper. I believe Qualcomm and Snapdragon are one of the sponsors of the Ferrari, Scuderia team. So seeing a Formula 1 car in person, wasn't expecting to see that. Pretty cool. Shout out to Qualcomm. Not something we can buy, but I thought let me just put it out there in terms of cool things I've seen at IFA 2022 in Berlin, Germany. In terms of anything else, not much else seen. I feel like most of the things I'm seeing here are a roundup of what I saw when I covered pretty much most of the things at CES in Vegas, as well as MWC. So IFA really just does feel like a nice wrap up to the end of the year, but some highlights. Seeing people that I saw at the beginning of the year, seeing some people that I finally got to see for the first time within the industry that pretty much kind of inspired me to start doing this. I know I transitioned late into this industry in terms of doing content and tech journalism and stuff like that, but I'm glad to finally be here. And this year I've been able to tick off the bucket list of all the main events. So, shout out to all the people that took time to hang out, chill, see. If there's any cool things that I missed as I'm going off head and not really scripting and memorizing, yeah, I'll throw it up in a little montage. But away from that, this is day number 5 at IFA, my first one, and it's been good. Thank you to everyone for supporting and allowing me to be here, and hopefully we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.